Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, give permission to just let go. And as you let go, feel any tension, stress, or worries. Leave your body in that outward breath. And as you breathe in just a tiny bit deeper than you normally would. And as you exhale, breathe out slightly longer than the previous breath. Meaning, breath by breath, you're breathing in and breathing out deeper and deeper. Scan your body for any clues of tension, especially around your forehead, eyelids, maybe your jaw, neck, or shoulders. Breathing in that resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation, and releasing that tension now. As you drift off into a dream-like sleep. The deeper you breathe, the more vivid your imagination becomes. And I wonder if you can awaken the giant within you. I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine going back, way back in time. I want you to imagine being within visual distance of Mount Olympus. I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine seeing Zeus and the Greek gods strategizing and planning from up above Mount Olympus. And I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine witnessing the formation of a titan. Maybe to begin with, the titan is something familiar and yet large, perhaps a mountain. But I want you to see the mountain evolve into a gigantic titan. And as you witness the evolution of the familiar becoming spectacular, you can't help but feel a similar process is taking place within you as you acknowledge that you are a titan, but not any titan. I want you to feel that you are an empathetic giant, a kind, friendly, altruistic giant with so much power, energy, and yet good intentions. I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine that the giant was carrying a diamond. But because the giant has the diamond, it is a gigantic diamond. Perhaps the same size as a house or larger than a car. I want you to get a sense of the sparkling magnificence of that diamond, then I want you to shift perspectives so that you become the Titan. You are the giant, the empathetic, kind, compassionate, joyful giant, holding that magnificent, sparkling diamond. And place the diamond in your chest and feel that your body is absorbing it. The more the diamond sparkles, the more it gives you evidence that your passion and enthusiasm are activated. As you accept the suggestion that when your enthusiasm and passion are activated, it dials down any sensation of pain or discomfort. That when you are energized, pain is minimized. And as you hold that thought, you accept the idea that neural plasticity is just a natural, ever-evolving phenomenon in humans. That new neural pathways are being built all the time. And you believe that with neurons, neural pathways, and clusters of pathways that we can call neural networks, that those neural networks that fire together, wire together. And I want you to think about reducing pain and discomfort linked to the idea of being enthusiastic, passionate, determined. And notice, it's impossible to feel both things simultaneously. That when you're feeling that intensity of enthusiasm and passion and determination, pain seems to disappear. So be the Titan. You are the Titan. And imagine relaxing, perching, using Mount Olympus like a small mound to sit on. As you feel that you are awakening powerful new neural networks, new ways of thinking to radically change who you are and how you feel about your reality. So breathe in that fresh, clean, ancient Greece air. As you feel you are the Titan, the unshakable mountain, understanding that healing takes time and that you are patient with yourself, knowing that each day your strength is building, and feel that pain medication may be necessary, but is becoming less necessary as you heal. Feel that there is an eternal flame within you, burning brightly, that even as your brain stays on high alert, working to protect you, you know that this vigilance is a sign of your body's commitment to healing, guiding you through each phase of your complete recovery. I want you to get a sense that you are immovable, like an immovable anchor, firmly rooted in your journey of recovery. Medications are simply tools that help you stay grounded and focused as you rebuild your health. acknowledge how far you've already come. In the past, you were sick, and then you were healing. But now feel you are rekindling you at your very best. Feel that neural networks linked to empowering beliefs, sense of purpose, are firing and wiring together. And the more enthusiastic you are, the more joy is activated, the less room there is for any pain. I want you to feel there in ancient Greece. You're seeing a bridge perhaps connecting two islands. As you start thinking about a healing bridge connecting your mind with your body's needs, maybe understanding that pain medication is helping you manage discomfort so that you can focus on building new neural pathways and progressing in your recovery. Imagine the blue sky start to turn cloudy, starts to rain, soothing rain, and feel this soothing rain is calming your brain's high alert state, reminding it that you are safe, protected, and on a steady path to full recovery. Patience with yourself is key. You can hear music, harp music, and feel that this harp music comes from within. A resonant harp. Feel that your empathetic understanding of your own journey deepens, knowing that each note of healing you create is strengthening the neural pathways that lead to your recovery and even more wisdom and joy. Feel the bridge is connecting two separate neural networks together that, if they were connected, enhances the quality of your life. Maybe it's an emotion linked to an idea, maybe a strategy linked to a problem. Feel the bridge connect. Activate both thoughts, feelings, or ideas simultaneously, just to give you even more evidence that neural networks that fire together wire together, empowering you. And just the thought of that makes that inner diamond sparkle even more, as you acknowledge that you are the unbreakable gem. You are the guiding star, lighting the way through your recovery, understanding that recovery takes time and you have all the patience needed for that slow, steady, incremental healing progress. A diamond, like many gems, can become a prism. And I want you to feel that the diamond within you is simply a reflection of your prism of potential. I want you to feel it is valuable, precious, and reflects different parts of your experiences and reality to other parts, enabling you to form new ideas, new ways of thinking, to continue to lead you forward. You are a priceless, valuable, unbreakable gem impervious to setbacks, feeling that you will succeed even in spite of pain or discomfort, because it is your mission, your purpose, your dream that becomes your North Star, your guiding star, leading you towards where you're meant to be. And whenever you're making progress towards that guiding star, pain seems to be elusive, fleeting, and temporary. And even at its worst, it is manageable. I want you to feel incredible changes taking place as you acknowledge that you are doing amazing. You are doing fantastic. Don't just acknowledge the truth of that. Feel it as an experience. That any medication is not the first line of defense, but perhaps the second, third, or fourth. You can decide what to focus on, and where focus goes, energy flows. You can choose what to do. And when you do certain things, you feel certain things. Maybe it's creating an idea, making progress. All of these trigger powerful emotions that mean that pain is less frequent. People snack the most when they're the most bored. I want you to feel like pain is just like snacking. It's there when you lack sufficient stimulation in other areas. And what could be more stimulating than pursuing your dream, your ambitions, your goals? And whenever you're leading towards that place, pain is very difficult to find. And the harder you try to find it, the more elusive it becomes. Because this is your time to reactivate your most empowered self. The sparkling diamond is evidence it's there. The kind empathy, proportionate to your mission and impact on the world. The fact that you are a titan means that you don't need to awaken the giant within. It is evidence that your giant has long been awakened. It's time to return to the present moment, but you return as a titan with a sparkling diamond deep within, filled with empathy, filled with a sense of purpose, feeling energized like never before. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, as very soon I count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. You will awaken feeling resourceful, confident, feeling that you have clarity, crystal clear, diamond-like clarity as to where you're going, what you're doing, and what you're doing it for. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.